we've completed the first stage of our long journey. The sixth power has taken its first steps, but now the real work begins. I'm impressed, Jax. I knew you could do this, but I'm still surprised by how efficient you've been.
That's the reason the hybrid, always sent me on the toughest missions, isn't it?
Indeed. And even after all these years, you haven't lost any of your skills. Just as well, we're really going to need them.
I've still got a long way to go. So many difficult situations and demanding people. They all seem to want to determine my fate. And my family's. I've got decent weapons again, and I'm ready to face the next obstacle. The sixth power is now in action, and soon we'll be a serious contender in the battle for Magellan. And I'm part of it, whether I want to be or not. Not much is certain yet. The coming days will reveal more about my special role in the war against the invaders. Meanwhile, the Scions will be expanding the regions covered in their alien flora. Before long, we'll be in a world we don't recognize, full of creatures that'll change or destroy us. My infection. The Dark Elex is starting to take over. I'm already feeling the first effects of the disease. I need to get some healing soon, or I won't get the chance to fight my first real battles.
We need to talk about that infection of yours. I've made some startling discoveries about the Dark Elex. And I'm certain now that, left untreated, the infection will eventually transform you into a Skyanid creature.
So all I can do is sit back and wait until it happens. You haven't come up with anything else?
Well, we could pump you full of painkillers, but I don't think that's a good idea. One moment of inattention and the infection could overwhelm you. Better not take that risk.
Great.
I've developed a method of extracting specific DNA fragments from infected subjects. So I'm going to need as many different subjects as possible to continue with my research. That's where we should concentrate our efforts next.
What about me? I'm infected. Will my DNA fragments help?
I need samples from subjects that have already mutated. But they can't be from just any Skyanid. I'm going to need exceptionally thermoactive specimens. You'll have to hunt them down and use the method I've devised to extract those DNA fragments from them.
Any activity on the Skyan invasion front?
Things are still relatively quiet. They must be preparing for a major assault. But I'm more concerned about the Morkons at the moment.
Fuck, I'd almost forgotten about them.
They're unpredictable and represent a huge risk in our war against the Skyans. Especially Patriarch Victor. You should speak to him. Try to reach some form of agreement. Nothing would be worse than him attacking us when we least expect it.
So what else have you got for me?
I've received reports from our neighbors to the northwest. It seems the clerics have lost control of some of their own troops. Their headquarters are about to be attacked by a group of malfunctioning robots. You should stop them before they reduce the cleric castle to a pile of rubble. You should talk to Thielg about our defenses. There's still a long way to go before we're properly prepared.
DNA fragments from thermoactive Skyanids. Am I supposed to know what any of that means?
Yes, I know it sounds complicated. But it's really rather simple. It's all about the cell's DNA replication. How actively and stably the cells of the infected subjects transform. The best data I can use is from subjects whose transformation was particularly quick and effective. When it comes to researching Dark Elex, that could save me a lot of time, and we have precious little to spare. Even things like pieces of skin, scales, or excrement might be enough if they come from highly thermoactive specimens. I've added the relevant data to your editor. It will show you promising areas for the DNA fragments I need. Focus your search there.
What if I can't come to an agreement with Patriarch Victor?
Well, just do everything you can to make sure it doesn't come to that. Come back when you've collected your first DNA fragments. The sooner I can work on them, the faster my research will yield results.
Good.
We should join forces and fight the Skyans together.
The Skyans? Oh, you mean the foreign interlopers? Why should we fight them? Let them run amok. Let them cripple the other factions. It only helps our sacred mission.
Humanity will be wiped out.
Ha! You don't understand our sacred mission.
I do. Just not a huge fan of the destruction of mankind is all.
I suggest reconsidering your stance before it's too late. We must destroy the heretics, wipe them out. Punishment will be swift and just, for we relieve them of their suffering. We will purge the diseased growths.
Replacing our species with another doesn't strike me as the best way to achieve your mission. The Skyants will destroy humanity, yeah, but Magellan will still be populated.
I take your point, but there is no viable alternative. We Morcons won't bleed to protect humanity. It is our duty to eradicate our species in the name of balance.
But the Skyans will be here long after us. Doesn't sound very balanced to me.
All right, I'll humor you. If you have all the answers, what would your plan be? How would you stop the Skyans from conquering the planet?
There's a new power at Caracas. One that'll take the fight to the Skyans.
And how exactly do you know this?
I'm sort of in contact with them. But they need support. Without it, they'll fail for sure.
I would like to say I admire the ambition, but in truth, I'm underwhelmed. You're talking about the Berserkers, yes? A disillusioned rabble stuck in the past. They think creation is something to be valued. They are perhaps the greatest heretics on all Magellan. They must be eradicated.
I'm not talking about the Berserkers. This is a new community. One that's only starting to affect things.
Well, who are they? How many men do they have? Where are they based? What are they planning?
I'll gladly tell you, as soon as you promise not to stab me in the back.
Before I even consider taking you seriously, this power needs to prove itself. Is it remotely capable of fighting the Skyans? Let's see, shall we? The Skyans have begun to deploy their troops across Magalan.
Jax, listen. We need to talk.
Azotha, Imothega, Amosua, Insomesta.
Damn it! Not now. We need you.
What's happening?
Bad news. A horde of Skynet scouts are approaching our bastion. We have to take care of them now, or they'll overrun us. Shit! Here they come!
Exceptional.
Keep looking. We need all the help we can get. Over there!
Something off about these cleric machines. I need to talk to Crony U4. He's more wired into these things than I am.
Commander, current understanding of invader technology insufficient.
Yeah. I want to know a lot more before we make a move. But are they that advanced? We need info on how they operate and how they think. We need a better assessment of their whole situation. Their technology will help.
Invader technology deployed in the vicinity of the Bastion. Recommend scan.
You already looked around? Great work, little guy.
Immediate departure possible. Awaiting orders.
I need your help with a couple of crazy robots.
Analyzing. Radio transmissions from mechanical cleric units demonstrate severe abnormalities.
Yeah, I got that. You've also analyzed their malfunctions. What about them?
Insufficient information. Data exchange with Central Cleric Console required.
Central Cleric Council? You're talking about the old world machine on board the rocket. Callahan.
Acknowledged.
Ghidorah. Zoda.
Repeat.
Shit! My head! Ugh.
Well then. Looks like I'll have to pair you with the cleric's almighty god. Somehow.
Acknowledged.
I'll take you to him. I'm interested to see what that box is spitting out now anyway.
Populated area detected. Deactivating enemy sensors.
Unauthorized input.
Initiating connection process.
Okay then, let's go. Clock's ticking.
Insufficient information. Data exchange with Central Cleric Console required.
I know. So let's make the best of it.
Commander, connecting. Connecting. The apocalypse approaches. Come to Callahan. He will save you.
Who is that crony? Is that the rocket's AI?
The apocalypse approaches. Come to Callahan. He will save you. The apocalypse approaches. Come to Callahan. He will save you.
Turn it off, little buddy.
Analyzing. Central Cleric Console stuck in feedback loop.
Well, no shit. But what caused it? Besides the fact that it's ancient technology and was made to command the cleric military forces.
Initiating analysis protocol TGRG-35C. Please wait. Please wait.
Wait. How long will this take?
Unknown. Initial approximation. 123 years, 30 days.
Wow, fine. Let's leave it. We can still figure out what went wrong here. Can't you at least stop it from fucking up and giving out more attack orders to the machines?
Acknowledged. Connection between Callahan and Cleric robots terminated.
Great. Then I suppose our job here is done. For now. Maybe they were just a few burned out circuits. Who knows? Come on. Let's get out of here.
Acknowledged.
I wonder if Kaya has calmed down yet. The Dark Elex is giving us enough of a headache. Kaya might be able to help. I should go see her.
If you believe the rumors, are all dead.
Aren't you making this?
You responsible for all this hospitality?
I've got no idea what you're jabbering on about.
Your meathead friend here's throwing his weight around.
And? Bully's not a fan of outsiders. Especially bullshit gutter trash like you.
Tough talk from a guy who lives in a junkyard.
Hey, you take what you can get.
No bullshit. Bully was under your orders, wasn't he?
Look, I got a responsibility here. I can't let any old arrogant fucker stroll around here. I gotta know exactly the type of arrogant fucker I'm dealing with.
Yeah, I got it. So, you got what you needed?
I've sized you up pretty well. To be honest, I expected better. I still don't trust you worth a shit. You're a tricky bastard, and you could be trouble for me if I don't keep a watch on you. So, since you already figured I sent Bully to try and kick your ass, I gotta give him a new job. Bully's gonna be on your ass like glue. Think of him as your official babysitter. He'll keep an eye on you and whatever bullshit you get up to.
What shit is this? I gotta follow this asshole around.
Hey, you said you wanted a field assignment again.
Yeah, but that don't mean I want to babysit some asshole all day.
Quit your bitching and do it. I want you breathing down his fucking neck every second of every day. Assholes like you need to be watched. Closely. You got the tendency to break shit. And I hate surprises. Hate them. So Bully's gonna report everything. Every move you make, I'm gonna know. You take a shit, I'll know the volume and fucking consistency. Got it?
What happens if Bully has an accident along the way?
Don't underestimate Bully. He's one of the best. So count yourself lucky. Bully can step in and save you when things get tough, you ungrateful little shit. All this protection for the low price of fuck all. Now shut the fuck up and get out of here. I've got my own shit to tend to.
Skyans are tampering with equipment from the old world. Who knows what they'll do if we don't put a stop to them? The Skyans at the Infinite Skies structures have been dealt with.
Is that so? Unexpected. And this new force of yours is responsible?
Yeah, more or less.
I've been investigating this force. They reside in the Bastion here in Caracas, and call themselves the Sixth Power, correct? Awfully presumptuous name for a mob of heathens struggling to survive. I cannot fathom how they overpowered the Skyans. I assume you played a role in this. Well?
It's not about individuals.
Just as I thought. Interesting. So, I assume you want me to agree to a temporary truce with your force?
It'd benefit everyone.
Well, fortunately for you, the Morcons don't have the resources to fight on multiple fronts simultaneously. We also need time to regroup after our recent activities. If you want to avoid tensions escalating early, I suggest you set a few things straight with your people in the Bastion.
So what are your conditions for a non-aggression pact with the Sixth Power?
First, you must take charge of the faction. I don't trust you yet, but recent events have shown you have strength and guile, and I can respect that.
That all?
You will also report all of the Sixth Power's activities to me. And just so we're clear, I have very skilled informants.
Yeah, I noticed.
Play with an open hand. I want to see your cards at all times. If I believe you're hiding anything, your little band of misfits will find itself right to the top of my to-eradicate list. Clear? So, what is the situation up there?
Okay, here's my report about the Sixth Power's activities.
Go on.
The Sixth Power is a pioneering force, but it's nowhere near ready to take on the Skyans. I keep checking in with the leaders, making sure everything's going smoothly. There's also the little matter of the non-aggression pact with the Morcons. We can't risk you stabbing us in the back.
Interesting. Very interesting. I look forward to your next report. Of course, my agents will verify all of this before I make any decisions.
Okay.
Oh,
The Sixth Power is a pioneering... I keep checking in with the leaders, making sure everything's going smoothly. There's also the little...
interesting.
Good.
Oh, fuck. Too close. So that's what it feels like? Such humiliation?
Huh. You really have no idea. Betrayed and expelled by your own people. That's humiliation.
It must have been a trying time for you.
It was.
I believe you. But being attacked at home by the enemy, that's a terrible thing too. Thank the stars these beasts won't be able to report back to their masters, or we'd soon have a garrison of sky ants to deal with.
Are you sure they can't?
Well, they are all dead.
I'm starting to think they can do a lot more than we know. Maybe even telepathy.
Enough of that. Let's try to stay positive, okay?
How can we improve our situation?
More of your comrades are needed. We should have at least 5 stationed in the Bastion at all times. I know recruits aren't easy to find, but I trust you to come up with something. You always do.
You'd never guess, but Nasty was once an outlaw.
Yeah, I can believe that. Any recommendations for recruitment?
Guess I better think it over some more.
Look, the more recruits we have, the better.
Bully the outlaw. Think of him as, my chaperone.
Okay. That's what we're calling it now? Any recommendations for recruitment?
We'll see.
Understood. Thanks for letting me know.
Naira the Alb. She'll be an asset, in her own way.
A nice cold woman from the north. Okay. Any recommendations for recruitment?
Okay, so...
Understood. But keep going. Okay, that's enough recruits for now. Certainly an interesting troop.
What's our next step?
I need to check the inventory, take stock. Then I'll know where we stand. When I need your help again, I'll let you know. Many thanks. Wait, I'm afraid I have bad news from Tavar. No idea if it's true, but... There are rumors that Victor the Patriarch has assembled his troops and plans to attack the fort.
Oh, Asker. No.
Damn it. I knew something like this would happen.
They must be stopped before it's too late.
Victor. I need to have a serious talk with that son of a bitch.
If there's anyone who can stop him and his army, it's you. Good luck. And I'd like to say, it's been an honor working with you.
Jarx. Tatagurak. Isura. Emir. Jarx.
I'm going. Damn it. Where am I now? These blackouts are killing me. What the shit? They're getting worse. What did I do? I just lost a few hours. This fucking infection.
I see you've come to bear witness to my complete victory over the Unbelievers.
What the fuck, Victor? I thought we had an agreement.
Oh, that? Oh, you took a little too long for my liking. I can't remember agreeing to any particular details either. Anyway, I must return to my duties. My men will take care of the rest.
Jarts. Rara. Sura. Kitak. Jarts. My head. I need to concentrate. I should train my mind before that thing happens to me. Shit, again. What am I doing here? What did I do? I should train my mind. And anything like this happening again. To create or to destroy. Both have their advantage. Dawkins installed a special program into you to train my mind.
Acknowledged. Training of Commander Core mental stability urgently recommended.
All right, let's begin my mental training.
Acknowledged. Initiating training protocol.
Thanks. You really think it'll help me with my blackouts?
Acknowledged. However, recommend repeating protocol as required.
All right. We'll see how long it lasts.
Stand by.
Ugh. I ought to pace myself.
I'm coming for you! I'm coming for you! I'm coming for you!
I'm gonna smash your face in! I'm gonna smash your face in!
Watch out!
That isn't gonna work!
I'm coming for you! Get ready!
Fucking bastard! I'm gonna smash your face in! We can do...
This won't take long! Here we go! Danger!
Damn it! I'll have to renegotiate this shit with Victor again.
What in Ravok's name is going on outside? Why isn't Tavar burning?
I've just made sure you hold up your end of the bargain.
You miserable maggot. My victory against the heathens in the west was assured. How dare you stand in my way?
What the living fuck is wrong with you? Don't you get what's at stake here? If we fight each other, the Skyants will chew us up and spit us out like bad tobacco.
Your deranged ramblings are tiresome. If you have nothing sensible to say, kindly leave me to my plan. Get out of my sight. Your presence is nauseating. Oh, in case you're wondering why I don't kill you where you stand. Unfortunately, I still have a use for you and your pathetic rabble in the Bastion.
Okay.
Go.
There's nothing urgent on the Six Powers to-do list at the moment. Other than the big you problem, that is.
No. Well, let's discuss how to proceed then. I may have some information that you'll find interesting.
Relative immortality. The Skyans monopolized it and used it to become an almost indestructible species. They even use outdated technologies from the old world against us. Structures of the long-forgotten Infinite Skies Corporation. Corroded computers from factory ruins. Even the cleric's decommissioned AI plays a role in the war for Magellan. The Skyans' terrible plan seems to keep on moving forwards. But I know they can be killed. Their immortality is only relative. Strengthening our military and weakening theirs is quickly becoming the top item on every agenda. People are starting to understand that they can't ignore the invaders anymore, and neither can I. The infection is progressing, and it's really affecting me. We'll soon see what Dawkins' advice to train my willpower was actually worth, but I'm still not sure about Dawkins himself. On one hand, it seems that he actually wants to serve humanity. On the other, he nearly led us all to destruction in the war against the Alps. What's he planning? What does he actually want to achieve? And why has my double-crossing father returned? Right now, when everything hangs in the balance, I have a difficult task ahead of me. And so many questions, which I'll learn the answers to very soon.
According to reports, your father is in the northernmost reaches of Ignadon.
How do you know that?
I may spend most of my life in the grotto, but I'm not oblivious as to what goes on elsewhere. And now that you know where Wardek is, I have no doubt you'll find him. Anyway, I'm a busy man, and you now have business to attend to. I suggest you see to it.